Hi everyone, my name is Tania Thornton and welcome to episode 5 of Intuitive Insights for Living a Life You Love. I create this show for you, and my commitment to you is to bring through spiritual insight and guidance for you and to create a space for transformational sharing, leading you to live a more authentic and meaningful life, living a life you love. As always, I encourage you all to stay to the end for insightful messages, an expansion of your awareness meditation, and Angela also has some giveaways for you. So we are now starting to move into 2023, and whatever your circumstances are, to lead a more authentic life you love, you need to be able to expand your awareness. There is a universal law, an unseen spiritual law which guides all of us. And the universe wants us to have all the things we love. So we need to expand our awareness to allow these things to come to us. If we can think it, we can create it. Nothing in this universe goes unnoticed. There is always a higher plan for each of us. And it is up to us to listen to our guidance and know that everything is as it should be. We are exactly where we are meant to be at all times. Wayne and I have had the most amazing weekend in a luxury home in New Plymouth, which has been mind-blowing for us. We did not know that a place like this even existed until I started working on myself and expanding my awareness. And then I attracted it into my life. And I would like to share some pictures of it with you. So here it is, the beautiful pool, and there's two kitchens. There's two kitchens in there. It was amazing. It was so amazing. The dining room, the lounge, everything was just unbelievable. The bedroom, we felt like billionaires, and there was an outside shower. The level of luxury was Oprah Winfrey kind of style. It was just amazing. We couldn't even imagine that we would ever stay in a place like this. And so that was up in New Plymouth. We had the most amazing weekend. And through this, I'll be doing luxury retreats up there. So if you're interested in attending a luxury retreat later on in the year, you can email me at heal@insightsfromtania.com just to let me know that you're interested and if you need any more information. It was absolutely phenomenal. I cannot tell you how happy we are. This has filled us up probably for the rest of the year. We feel very blessed. Amazing. It was really amazing. So I am always invested in myself and am currently in a Brave Thinking program, and all of my learnings, I would like to share these with you. And that's why I'm creating these new courses, luxury retreats, retreat to Fiji, and also my 12-week course. So on our way up to New Plymouth, we stopped in Wanganui and caught up with my special guest, Angela Dickson. And I would now like to introduce you to Angela, who has a business called Creative Expressions. So hi, Angela.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good. So, Angela, it was nice to catch up with you on Friday, and you gave me your messages from nature cards. And I have to tell you that while we were away in New Plymouth, we had a play with them, and it was really enlightening for all of us. So can you tell us a bit more about them, about your cards, and how you were guided to create these pieces of art and channeled messages?
Sure. So, first of all, the cards were for me, and and for the journey that I'm on. They were tools to help me to go inside of myself, because I had lived outside of my body for such a long time. I didn't actually know how to get inside my body. And so they came about through, well, a process. And that was, I was in the South Island with a really good friend of mine, and we were doing a trip around there. And I was noticing, like, the South Island is incredibly beautiful, and the North Island is incredibly beautiful, but they are so very different. And in my journey in the South Island, I was noticing this vast expanse of magnificence, and I felt almost insignificant, sort of in comparison to, like the hills and the mountains, and everywhere I was looking, it was just ginormous. And I noticed that there was anger coming up inside of me, and I couldn't accept the beauty that I was looking at. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, what on earth is wrong with me? I mean, this land is gobsmackingly stunning. And what's with all this anger and crap that was going on inside me about rejecting its beauty? And so I got back into the North Island, and I was thinking about my journey down there, and came back to the city that I live in, and was spending a lot of time outside. Like, I was walking around the lake and at the beach, and at this beautiful gardens that we've got here. And as I was walking and spending time, the majority of that time was by myself. And on that journey, it was like everything was talking to me. It was saying, what you saw in the South Island is just a reflection of you. And it is time for you now to fully embody yourself, come into yourself, and start looking at why you're rejecting this vast expanse of magnificence of yourself. And that's how the journey started. And so as I was wandering around, I was taking photographs, but it was almost like I wasn't taking the photographs, because when I got home and I would start to look at them, I'd think, oh my God, did I take that? I don't even know if I remember seeing that. And so when I started looking at the photos, the guidance was, okay, so print these photos and breathe into them each day and access what's inside of you. Don't live outside of yourself any longer. Come inside and embrace, accept and allow what is in there, and go on that inner journey.
Well, we went through the cards and what you've done, and it was amazing. And as you know, life can throw challenges our way, leading us to a more authentic part of ourselves. And it sounds like this is what has happened to you, so you can tap into your own unique gift, which has created these cards.
Yes.
So tell us a bit more about that as well.
Okay, so for me, my journey, if you were to sit down and talk to me, I would say to you that my journey started in the shadow. Okay, and as a child, I experienced trauma, and I dissociated, and my memories went. And it wasn't until I was in my 30s, that in late 20s and 30s, I started having I was questioning my sanity, because things would happen, and I would think, what on earth is wrong with me? And I eventually ended up having a lot of counselling, and that was, for me, was a huge gift, because it helped me to get to know myself and understand myself a little bit more. And throughout, sort of that period of time, there was like intense depression. I was dissociating a lot. I had, like no memory. There was just this big blank spot. I would have flashbacks, which were triggered by stuff that was outside of me. Like, I felt like I was invisible, and there was a lot of times where I felt frozen and I couldn't move, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was too afraid to step off my property at times, and things like that. So for me, that was the beginning. And what just over the last couple of months, what I'm starting to see is, as I don't know that this is the right word, but I can't think of another word, and so this is the word that I will use, but I don't know that it is the right word, because it almost feels like, as I have lifted myself, the cells in my body that were holding whatever it was they were holding on to, it almost feels like they expanded and released. And in that release came a greater understanding of myself, a greater awareness of myself. And that's where this creative journey started. That's where, like, I think it was about 2019, I woke up one morning and I felt in my heart there was a painting in there that was bursting to come out. And that was the start of this creative energy. And then I went on a journey to almost give myself permission to expand on this. Because, Tania, I mean, I shuffle my cards at least once a day and breathe into them and read their messages and take them into my heart. But sometimes I look at them and I think, oh my God, did I really help to create those? It's kind of like, oh gosh, okay.
Cards there, so everybody could have a look at them.
Yeah. So they come presented in one of these stands, so that you can have the cards standing wherever you want to put them. And the cards are all different images.
They're beautiful.
And they have all individual channeled messages on the back. And basically, the theme is the same. It's inviting us to accept, allow, and embrace the vast, expansive magnificence of ourselves in this moment. Accepting ourselves totally in this moment. Not later on in the day, not next week, not next year, but right now. Because where we are right now is perfect. It's where we are in our journey, and it's okay. It's okay.
Absolutely. Look, Angela, I really thank you so much for sharing and being, so open on the show. It's very inspiring, and also that these cards have come out of this. Now, you've actually given me giveaways to give away to people, and I've got one of your messages from nature. You gave me two, but we actually used on the weekend, so I can't give that one away anymore. But we have one card pack to give away, and also you gave me some calendars as well, which we will also give away. And I think are these notebooks, two
They're,
notebooks?
they're flip charts, so they're similar to the deck of cards, except they're like a desktop presentation. So, and what you do is you just flick through them and find what you're drawn to for that day.
I mean, this is just so amazing and inspirational for everyone. And I can honestly say that having worked with them on the weekend with a couple of other ladies that were with me, the insight that came out for them that they didn't even realize, they picked a card and it was a reflection. They had to reflect something in themselves, and it was quite insightful for them. So already your work, your cards are making a difference, Angela. So I can tell you that straight away. So we did have the best weekend. I feel that your work is amazing, and it's going to get bigger and bigger for you, which obviously we want. We want these cards. We want these cards out in the world to help people as well. So, and you did actually tell me the reason, I think you said, was that it is in your heart to get these pictures out. I can't
Well,
remember.
my core heart value is to make a difference, and I've wondered, sort of throughout my journey, how can I do that? And what I didn't realize was that every step I took was making a difference. And I think, sort of like, if these cards can help somebody to come into themselves and to accept, allow, and embrace their vast expanse of magnificence, then my heart has done what it's come here to do, and that is to make a difference.
Well, you have already done that, and as I think you just said, it's about to get these cards to actually come out into fruition and put them out there. You have to take the steps, don't you? You have to start somewhere and take the steps to get to this.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing. Oh, it's just, I think you're wonderful, Angela, and I know that there will be a second pack and a third pack of cards coming out as you grow and evolve, which will help us all grow and evolve as well. So we look forward to those.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really am so grateful, Tania, for everything that you are doing, and I reflect back to you your words to me, because you are making such a difference with everything that you do.
Thank you. That's really kind of you to say that. It doesn't matter where we are in our lives or what is happening. We can always expand our awareness. In my angel card deck, we have an angel of awareness. And here he is now. I'll just bring him up. He's rather gorgeous. He's just beautiful, actually. I have this amazing illustrator, Lavinia Knight, and her and I work together, and we just bring out these amazing pictures together. And today we're going to do an expansion of awareness meditation. So get yourself comfortable and let's relax together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let go of everything that has happened this week. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. It's okay for your body to relax. And I want you to relax with your feet on the floor. Relax ankles, feet and toes. Relax knees, thighs, legs and hips. Relax your belly and your upper body. Relax your shoulders, arms, hands and fingers. Relax chin, cheeks, nose, and the top of your head. And now you are so relaxed, we can start. While I am so relaxed, I can be still. I release all thoughts that are going around in my mind. The more I release my thoughts, the more present I am. The more present I am, the more my awareness can grow. I am starting to notice things that I have not noticed before. I can feel myself breathing in and out. I can feel my awareness of the universe growing bigger. Not only do I have my circumstances going on right now, but there is another part of me, a bigger part of me, which is reflecting back to me right now. I am a reflection of my thoughts and words. I am so grateful that I can breathe and have this life. I am so grateful for my ever-expanded awareness and that I keep allowing this into my life. I am so grateful to be able to understand that this expanded awareness is the frequency to all of my abundance. Expanding this awareness allows for more abundance in my life. So let's increase this awareness right now and lean into expansiveness. Imagine if everything turned out so much better than what you have been thinking. As the universe is ever expansive, and I am part of the universe. With this new expansiveness, I am able to see the opportunities that are sent to me. It is up to me to stay fully present to be able to see these opportunities. So when you are ready, come gently back into the room and open your eyes. Feel all of your body back in the room. Open your eyes with a whole sense of expansiveness. Know that you are taken care of and everything will work out and be okay. And here is an affirmation you can say to yourself. My awareness of life is expanding every day. I now seek to understand more and more about everything I choose to focus on. I am grateful for a life I love living. So as I've mentioned before, I was given a bang on the head and had to stop and reprioritize my life. So don't wait for a bang on the head. Start reprioritizing your life now. If you are more present, you can create a life with more opportunities, fun, spontaneity and freedom, moving towards living a life you love. So remember, shine your light regardless of your circumstances. If you would like to contact me, then please visit my two websites, www.insightsfromtania.com and my Celebrant website at www.taniathcelebrant.co.nz. And if you would like to purchase a copy of my book, Insights from the Heart, you can find it on the product page of my website, www.insightsfromtania.com. Now, I'm also creating a 12-week Living a Life You Love course at the moment. So that will look out for that in the next few weeks. That will be up on my website. And also I'm doing a special reading deal at the moment. My price is normally $180 a session and it's down to $150. So if you need any insights or guidance for 2023, please flick me an email at send me an email at heal@insightsfromtania.com. And if you would like to win the messages from nature, if you would like these cards, then please email me, heal@insightsfromtania.com, and I'll get these out to you, either the cards or the notebook or a calendar. So we have these to give away. So please email me at heal@insightsfromtania.com. And thank you, Angela, for these beautiful gifts and for your giveaways. It's amazing. And if you have any funny stories or any stories that you wish to share with me, then please send it to my email address. You know, this is a place where you can share. And if you'd like to tell a story to help others, then please send it in. We're all willing to listen. We all want to hear and listen to your stories. And if your story is the one that is shared, you will receive an electronic copy of my book, Insights from the Heart. So as you know, my dream is to host my own TV show. And I have to start somewhere. So I'm starting here on YouTube. So I thank you for watching me and liking and subscribing to my channel. May the opportunities in 2023 keep getting better and better, and my awareness become stronger and stronger. Remember, stay grateful, shine your unique light, and keep your spirits high. This is Tania, signing off until the next show. God bless.